Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Miss Weets, and this is going to be a timeless reading for you, whether it be in romance or whatever have you. It doesn't really matter what it's in, it's just a timeless message for you. You can use it however you see fit. So let's go ahead and get started with the reading. All right. Hopefully, you can see these cards. Oh, I'm going to have to take that off. What's on the back here? We have the Magician. Let's take this off here. All right. So on the back of the deck, we have the Magician. So this is signifying like a specific opportunity for some of you. And I actually have some, these aren't new, but these are kind of like the Mexican bingo cards that I have here. So I wanted to give those a try. I've been trying to work with those and see how they work as a divination tool. I'm just going to pull a few of those to kind of see what the situation is talking about. Okay. All right, so we have the Heron here. So this can be about seeking something or finding or looking for something. The next card is the Melon, which pretty much represents having a sweet life, having things to enjoy. We have the Soldier, and that can be about having like a militant mindset or being uncompromising or just feeling like you have a sense of duty. Last one here, we have the Fish, and that can represent rumors. It can represent getting yourself in trouble by like speaking too much or not saying enough could be getting you in trouble. Also, feels like there could be someone trying to bait you in by using a lot of kind words or any of those things. We're going to use a few more cards over here. These are I think these are the Intuit cards, the Intuit Zodiac cards. So we're going to use a few of those to kind of get more of what this is telling us. Okay, so we have something significant happening within a few days. We have the number 7, so in 7 days, something could be unfolding for you. Okay, let's see if we could put this somewhere you can see it. Oh, what's this? All right, we have the cross signifying something being let go or either surrendering something. And then we have a rainbow, so a wish granted, abundance, a godsend, manifestation, manifesting something. Last card, we have cake, celebration, a party, gathering with friends, some sort of commemoration or an anniversary. So now let's put all of these things together. The first thing I'm noticing is the cake card, okay? The cake card and then the rainbow. Usually rainbows come out when we have been through some sort of storm or some sort of happening, and there's an opportunity to gather around to celebrate because you either came out on the other side or you had some time apart. I'm definitely seeing this hangman as being a part of like a waiting period or a chance to kind of recuperate. Also feels like because we have the Two of Cups in the middle, centered around all of our tarot cards here, this could be like the signifier of what the reading is about. So this could be a romantic connection, or this could be about any type of situation in your life. It could be around a job. It could be around any sort of opportunity. Okay, this is the Two of Cups. And because this is the center point of the reading, this might be an old friend or maybe even a current love interest. And I'm feeling like maybe you guys are like finding common ground, or maybe this person is starting to play the role that you always wanted them to play. Maybe they're making some sort of changes here, or maybe they're starting to kind of like, you're sensing a potential fresh start here. We have the Wheel here as well here. So perhaps there's some sort of fresh start. Maybe you've had a connection with this person before, because the Wheel represents things that are very familiar to us. Okay, now on the other side of this Two of Cups, we have the Three of Swords. Okay, we have the Three of Swords and the Wheel card. So I spoke about a fresh start, and I feel like the fresh start is forgiveness or a second chance, or someone like being very friendly. Like I said, remember we talked about the fish. So maybe someone's being very friendly, trying to bait you in, saying all these nice things, trying to get you in their grasp or get you where they want you to be a little bit more, I don't know, docile, or just kind of trying to butter you up a little bit. This feels like this person might be overly friendly because there's been a lot of time has passed. Maybe you guys had some sort of knee-jerk reactions. Maybe there was some aggression, but it feels like this was something that was like long awaited, something that needed to be resolved a long time ago. So I sense that you guys have either talked it out, or maybe you're finding some sort of sympathy with them, okay? And that's where the heron kind of comes into play. It's like this person was looking for some sort of answers, or maybe you were looking for answers within your own situation. And I feel like you have kind of came to some sort of realization. And that's also why we have the energy of the hangman here. Usually when we take a time out from things and we sit down and we assess what we have, like we might have been in some sort of timeout. Maybe things just weren't right for us. Maybe the situation and the circumstances weren't right. It's like we tend to kind of analyze things, right? And I feel like this was the best way to reach a point of clarity or to leave space for a more peaceful approach. Some of you, this may have been a continual cycle, like I said, with the energy of the wheel card. It feels like the situation has shown itself multiple times, and it feels like being on the hamster wheel can be very exhausting, okay? Taking time off right now could be essential, or maybe you've already taken time off from this person, or you're out to come up with a different approach, okay? Now, directly above the Two of Cups, we have the Eight of Swords here. Okay, so Eight of Swords, this feels like this connection or this opportunity was on hold for a reason. Maybe you outgrew each other, or maybe you just weren't equipped with like the right mindset. Um, and that also kind of reminds me of like sort of like this hangman energy. If you don't have the right mindset, or if you're not well enough developed mentally to understand the foundation of the situation, or in a romantic situation, if you don't understand that other person's background, you don't understand why they react the way they do. So I feel like you either taking a time out, or this person either putting you in the doghouse, you putting them in the doghouse, has given them time to like come to their senses in a way. And that's why we have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is something that is going to need to be preserved in order to get this relationship or the situation to come out correctly, okay? So the King of Swords usually represents like a regal person, or a person who's on the road to self-mastery. So what you need to preserve is your personal interests, maybe even your own hobbies, your own beliefs and routines, whatever you do, like you want to meet this person's expectations, because that's the type of energy that the King of Swords presents. It's a person who wants to meet the expectations of the job, the person who wants to meet the expectations of the opportunity or the romantic connection or the friendship that they want, okay? So I feel like you still have this like a stern mindset to where you don't, like I say here with the soldier, like you don't want to give up your own beliefs and what you stand for. And you shouldn't have to, you shouldn't have to give up those your own beliefs and what you stand for. But I feel like you could still work out some sort of compromise. And maybe that's the reason why we have the Temperance here. All right, this is you making small adjustments. The small adjustment seems to be the way to go, because we have Temperance, little here, little there. It's kind of like alchemy. It's a transformation of matter, mixing, mingling, at least until all the measurements are, just right. I feel like this situation is very important to you because you're obviously not giving up in the connection. We have the Tower card here. So because you're not giving up, I feel like you do have what it takes to handle all situations. You're very well equipped. You have more than what you need in order to keep your stance here. Remember, we had the watermelon, which represents plenty, or like having enough to go around. And then the soldier card here is like being willing to stand your ground, or just being like up for the challenge, right? Having no fear. And this is the energy of the Tower mixed with the King of Swords. So you having no fear, standing up for what for what you truly believe in, and not really losing yourself when trying to conform yourself to a certain situation, an opportunity, or a person, or a love interest. Whatever the Two of Cups may be, it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could be a situation that you're in, right? So I feel like you're able and well equipped to handle all situations. You can assess, rebuild, There's nothing that's permanent in this life, and I feel like you understand that. I feel like you continue to strive for like better improvements. That's the reason why we have the King of Swords, because King of Swords, like I said earlier, is a sense of self mastery here. So, yeah, let's see. Did I forget anything here? Not quite. I don't think I did. I think I talked about everything here. So, yeah. So probably within like in a few days, you could be hearing from someone or could be coming to like some sort of realization. And I sense, like I said, there are some things that you're going to have to give up slowly, but it doesn't have to be all in one time. I think that if you just give these things up, piece by piece, make slow, small steps or whatever you call sacrifices, there's a greater purpose for it. And if you stay kind of driven and, keep some of your own personal beliefs for yourself to where you don't completely lose yourself, I think that everything will end up being just fine. Here we have the energy of the Wheel of Fortune too. So the Wheel of Fortune is about revamping something. Like we've already seen that you've gone around something over and over. This is you having a more like a sweeter attitude, maybe the second time around is usually a charm. This is you like uncovering something that was unseen before. Maybe you miss it the first time around and you get a sense of greater appreciation for those things that you missed in the first round. So, like I said, this is all about self mastery, improving on yourself based on what it is that you need to be for your situation at that time or for your person at that time. So this kind of like about support. Maybe someone else could be coming in and supporting you, or maybe you could be getting like being your own support system, and making alchemical changes in your own life and bringing what it is that you want a lot closer to you with the energy of the Two of Cups. So that's all I have for today. I'm going to go ahead and stop talking. Let me know if you like this video, and if it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Maybe you just need a personal reading. And if you just like the story or if you just like what I said, then be sure to give it a thumbs up as well. I'll be posting a few more videos. I'll probably just start off on Facebook first, and then I'll eventually move to YouTube again, because you know how I am. I go in and out. Like sometimes I'm here and then sometimes I'm gone for like 6 weeks. No, really, it's no big deal. I mean, I'm a busy person. So I do what I can make time for. So thanks for listening, and I will see you again on the next one. Bye.